Hey everybody, this is Parker from Download Youth Ministry, and I am really excited to show you guys a new game that we just came out with called Words with Outlaws. It's a ton of fun. The idea behind it is that outlaws from the Old West weren't exactly the best spellers, so what they have to do, the students have to do, is prove that they are not outlaws by correctly spelling / guessing the words or phrases that you have put on these tiles, just like you would on Wheel of Fortune. So what it is, it's an app that you install on your computers, Mac or PC. When you download the file, what you'll notice is that there is an install file there, and if that doesn't work for whatever reason, that's not a problem. There's also a PDF with a link. It takes you to Adobe's website to download something they call Air, and just download and install Air, and then from there you can install this app. And when you open it up, it's kind of a blank slate. As you can see, we have our scorecards for player 1 and player 2. You have a bunch of tiles here, in which case we'll fill in the letters in a minute. Down here at the bottom, this is kind of like Hangman, where they show you that we can show you the tile or the letters that they've already chosen. And then you have a next arrow. You can actually set up 5 boards, and then the very last one at the very end is your scoreboard. At the end, it tells you who won. So this is how it works. You are going to set this up ahead of time before you play the game, before anyone even shows up. What you'll do is you'll move your little bullseye cursor down here, and you'll see the edit sign. Click that, and this gives you some options to edit. Down at the bottom, you'll see we have clear board, which will erase anything that's on the board. Clear scores, obviously will erase the scores. Exit full screen, that will change to enter full screen when you click that, just in case you need to go do something else on your computer. You can click that and go back. And another thought on this real quick is if you need to quit this app and do something else or restart your computer, that's not a problem. All your progress is automatically saved, and when you open it up, you will have your stuff back. And then right here, this is download update. It's a little bit grayed out right there just because there aren't any updates right now, but if we add any cool features to this or something like that, you'll see a little download update button, and it'll download the latest version for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here, and all these little crown type icons just means it's a blank square. And what we're going to do is type in a word, so I'll just click on this one, and I'm just going to type in whatever you want. In fact, you want. Alright, what you can't do in this, just for the sake of simplicity of the game, is any kind of punctuation or numbers. It is purely letters. One key, then this won't really affect you, but just make them lowercase. They're automatically going to be uppercase, but they're don't hold down shift or caps lock. It's just a waste of time. The app fixes it and doesn't cause problems. Just, better safe than sorry. So when you are done, just click done. And there it goes. It knows what tiles are active and what tiles aren't active. The students will be able to see this, and player 1 is going to start off and they will guess a letter. So let's say that they guess the letter H. We're going to hit H on the keyboard, and we hit H on the keyboard, it flips H and gives player 1 the points. Now, if there's a letter that shows up multiple times, like W, we'll press W. That will spin, and they will get 2 points. Now, if they guess a letter that doesn't exist in this, let's pick Z. It says no, and it switches over to player 2. And player 2 gets to guess. Now, what you can do is you can have freebies if you want. This won't give anyone any points, but you can actually go around and click on a target right there, and they can, what is that, V? And then if you want to type in like T, they can get 2 points for T. Now, at the end, if the whole goal is for them to spell out the complete word, down at the bottom we do have this little thing that's telling them what letters have already been used. And once they give up, if they need to give up, you can do a show all. It'll flip them and show everything, and it doesn't give players any extra points. And the reason for that is because the goal of the game is to actually spell it out, so they'll get more points as they spell it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click next, and you can also use the arrow key on your keyboard, so your right arrow key, and I'll just do that actually. And now I'll swing over to your next one. This is an example one that I've already done. I've actually set this one up ahead of time. As you'll notice, player 2 is still up and running. Player 3 is over here. If for whatever reason you need to switch to player 3, click it, and player 3 is now the active player. Again, if we want to edit this you do ahead of time. You wouldn't do this during the game, but you click edit, and then I just wrote derp, 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 and you can type in derp. Just add an extra derp in there. And then click done. And there you go. Now when we do it, we'll say D. And There you go. Player 1 has 19 points. They're doing very well. If for whatever reason you go back, you can always click the right arrow, or left arrow key, and that'll take you back. And we're just going to go ahead and just skim through these really quickly, and I'll just show you how you can make them say random things on stage. The way we played it, we told them that in order to get the points after doing the complete things, you have to say it out loud, and you actually get the points. So they make guys say, "I love Justin Bieber." Again, you can click them, you can type them in, or you can do show all. And on bacon. Finally, this is our last board. I know what I wrote. Download Youth Ministry, great. And when you're done, you'll notice there's no arrow to go to your next and final winner tally. That's because it's on the arrow key. So if you click the right arrow key, there it is. The winner is player 1 with 20 points, and it'll also know if it's a tie, in which case you can do a tiebreaker or whatever you want to do. One quick thing I just thought of literally as I was making this, might be a good idea to skip this last one if it's a tie and have them do a tiebreaker, maybe not, I don't know, whatever you guys want to do. So that is how you play Words with Outlaws. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email us at info@downloadyouthministry.com and check out all of our other fun games. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.